we can talk about what you do as a business or as an organization. That could be the products you sell. It could be a service you offer. What do you do? It's the very basic element of a business model, right? People will tell me and I'll take notes, blah, 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 blah. To me, this is almost like the least important thing. So we're going to kind of skip past that. The next thing I'll ask them is, well, what really provides value to your customers or your target markets, right? What makes you unique to those that you serve? How do you provide value to them? And this is where people will often tell me about their process, right? Or the very unique people that they serve. They're not focused on a very broad demographic. They're focused on people who have particular needs. This way, they convey a very particular value proposition to those they serve. So that's good, right? So now we're getting to something that actually makes them seem a little bit different from company B. But the next question I'll ask, and again, I'll try to have these words out in front of them, is why? Why do you do what you do? Why do you do what you do? Why do you serve those that you do? And usually, this is where people get very, very passionate. I'll often see that it's not just what you do that makes them passionate, what makes you passionate. It's more the way they do it and who they are serving, right? So when we talk about somebody being very passionate and excited about their brand or their organization and the ways they do things for those that they do it for, I'll have probably close to 60 or 70 words in front of them on a table. This is just a very small sampling. And while they're talking through these core values, the things they believe in or why they do what they do, we'll notice that certain words come up over and over for them. So it might be authentic, it might be quality service or product, right? It might be for them that they're really trying to be honest and act like a partner, right? And then what you see here is not just the product or service, but you see the person or the core values behind the person and what motivates them to do the business the way that they do. Does that make sense, Julia?
It makes a great amount of sense.
Right.
And we're definitely seeing, a profile coming out, right? So it's like, it's really starting to be, okay, you know what, this looks very unique.
So just to kind of add to what you're saying there about a profile that's unique, when you are a company that's been around for a while and you're starting to have competitors show up, if you were doing pretty well for a while, you want to stand apart. You don't want to be seen as the same as all the other competitors that are there. Now, I'm not saying be unique for the sake of being unique, right? That's not important enough to really stand apart, right? That's not going to last. You need something that is going to last and motivate and inspire an organization, not just the CEO and not just the salespeople who are going to articulate the value of a product or service, but the entire organization. They truly have to kind of drink the Kool-Aid, sorry for the bad metaphor, but they have to truly believe why they're doing provides value to those they serve. And so when you have these words, these core values that really define what you stand for and who you're serving, you really get an idea of how you stand apart from your competitors. So to me, branding is less about brand strategy specifically, is less about how you identify yourself. It's how others are going to identify you amongst a mix of perceived competitors, whether you believe they are that or not.